Have you ever wondered, why does everything seem to go wrong just before reunion? Why do twin flames often experience unexpected delays, emotional triggers, financial struggles, family conflicts, or complete silence? Right when it feels like union is finally within reach. Many people, they start believing that the universe is punishing them, whereas others wonder if they have failed their spiritual mission. But what if these are not punishments at all? What if they are the final lessons that prepare you for the love you've been asking for? Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to Spiritual Bloom, where we bloom within our consciousness, with your spiritual guide and twin flame coach Neha. Today we are exploring a belief that many people within the twin flame community hold. That is, does the universe test twin flames before reunion? Let's start with an important distinction. There is no scientific evidence that the universe literally creates personalized tests for twin flames. However, across many spiritual traditions, people describe difficult life experiences as opportunities for growth. So instead of seeing them as punishments, they see them as invitations. Invitations to become the person capable of sustaining a healthier relationship. Think about it this way. If you have spent years carrying childhood wounds, people pleasing, or any kind of unworthiness, would bringing another deeply connected person into your life automatically heal those wounds? Probably not. Those patterns would likely show up inside the relationship itself. From this perspective, the tests are simply unresolved lessons becoming visible. Not because you're being judged, it is because they can finally be healed. Now, why do challenges occur and it intensifies before reunion? Many twin flames, they describe experiencing an intense period of chaos before feeling more peaceful. Major life transitions often bring uncertainty during such periods. And during these periods, people naturally become more aware of emotional patterns. They start experiencing intense fear, grief, loneliness, isolation, impatience, and sometimes self-doubt. These emotions are not necessarily signs that you are moving backwards in this journey. Sometimes healing becomes more noticeable because you're finally paying attention to what has always been there. You're finally paying attention to those wounds that already existed. Imagine cleaning an old room before it becomes beautiful. Everything gets pulled out into the open and the room looks messier. But that doesn't mean it's getting worse. It means you're finally cleaning it. In the same way, your body, your soul goes through the cleansing process. And many people describe inner healing in a similar way. Now I'll describe some of the experiences which is also called as tests during this twin flame period before the reunion. Firstly, it is the test of patience. You have to be extremely patient. The biggest challenge for many people isn't love. The challenge is waiting. waiting without pausing your own life, waiting without putting your life on hold, waiting without obsessing or chasing. Now, this doesn't mean that you are doing nothing. It simply means that you continue to build your own life while remaining open to whatever the future brings. So, this patience shifts from passive waiting to active living. Secondly, the test of self-worth. Can you believe you're worthy if no one texts you today or calls you or suddenly disconnects communication with you? Can you love yourself to that extent without any external validation? In spirituality, many people emphasize that genuine self-worth grows from within rather than depending entirely on another person's choices. So whether reunion happens or not, learning this lesson can transform every relationship in your life. Thirdly is the test of surrender, which is a difficult test. Now, surrender does not mean that you are giving up on this journey or you are giving up on your counterpart. It means that you are letting go of the illusion that you can control another person's healing, that you can control this twin flame dynamic, this journey. Surrender means that you have come into acceptance with this journey. You have come into acceptance with the circumstances of your counterpart. You have come into acceptance that you cannot force awakening or divine timing or even love. The only thing you can do is that you have to choose wisely how you respond during such times. And to tell you the truth, when people stop controlling and they start accepting and they start surrendering, they find more peace, especially when they know and they stop trying to control any kind of outcomes. The fourth test is the test of emotional triggers. Old wounds often becomes activated in close relationships, especially if they are your mirror soul. You feel abandoned, rejected, and even ignored. Sometimes even you question that whether your counterpart is really your mirror soul. Now, these emotions are not something new. And when you start healing, a certain moment comes where you cannot ignore these emotions anymore. It becomes impossible to avoid them. Now, healing does not mean that it is going to be very smooth and easy road, easy path. It's not. Healing means that you will always be triggered. And the reason for these triggers is that you need to shed your old skin. You need to shed all those emotional wounds that you've been carrying along for so many years. So it's natural when you feel triggered during your ascension and healing journey. But the main point here is that how do you deal with these triggers? You have to learn healthier ways to respond when those feelings comes to the surface, when you are being triggered to the extreme. You have to know how to handle them, and you have to learn how to respond to those triggers. The fifth test is the test of boundaries. Any kind of spiritual or divine love does not ask you to accept unhealthy behavior. In this dynamic, compassion and boundaries can exist together, especially if you have healed, you have ascended, and you know your self-worth. During such times, the most loving thing that you can do for yourself is protecting your own peace. Because no matter it is a twin flame journey or it is your soulmate, whoever it is around you, healthy relationships requires respect from both people. It shouldn't be one-sided. Always remember that. The sixth test is the test of trust. Trusting the divine timing, trusting your life, even when you don't know, even when you're walking on eggshells each day. Trusting doesn't mean there is certainty. Trusting in the process means choosing not to let uncertainty control your life or your decision. So you need to trust this journey. You need to trust your healing journey. You need to trust your counterpart, your divine, the divine timing. But while trusting, you should not let the uncertainties of this journey control you or your life. The last test is the test of attachment. Now here, attachment, I just don't mean attachment to your counterpart. The universe works in such a wonderful way in this journey. It detaches you from everything. Here the attachment thing, I'm not talking about in reference to your counterpart only. Attachment means attachment to family, attachment to any worldly things, materialistic things, job, status, money, counterpart. You need validation. That's why you are attached. So the universe strips away all those kind of attachments on which you were dependent until now. Once you become the ascended version, once you have no more attachment with anything in your life, that is the exact moment where the universe is going to bless you with many things. Because the universe knows that this person is not going to chase money, is not going to chase status, is not going to chase their counterpart. The universe knows that this person can be happy, can feel content and is in peace with or without their counterpart. The universe knows that this person is in a peaceful state of mind with or without any kind of wealth or status. So, when the universe pours into such a soul who has ascended, who has no attachment to anything in their life, what will happen? Those resources will be used for the betterment of humanity. The energy, the status will be used for the betterment of society. You are never going to misuse it. That's why in order to achieve and to ascend in this journey, first you have to learn how to detach yourself from everything around you. You should come to that kind of mindset where you are happy wherever you are. You know that uncertainties are there in this journey. You don't know where your life is taking you. Yet you are peaceful, you are calm, you are content. Because when you are peaceful, calm and content, when abundance or any kind of status flows into your life, you will never be prideful about it. Instead, you will be grateful each day for all those blessings, and you are going to utilize it for the betterment of humanity. You'll become more kind, you'll become more compassionate. Now, the universe tests you before the reunion. For some people, they go through such tests, some they don't. It varies from person to person. But we should always remember, like I've always told you, that the real goal is not union or reunion. The goal is rediscovering yourself. The goal is rebuilding yourself. The goal is to purify your soul, your heart, your spirit. The goal is becoming one with yourself and divine, and fulfilling your soul path, your soul journey, your soul mission. So when you reach that place where reunion or union doesn't matter anymore, you have reached the highest level of transformation. And you know it. How? There'll be signs. You'll feel calmer. You'll get better sleep. You'll find purpose in everything that you do. And you'll create a meaningful life for yourself. Because your growth has value, independent of any relationship outcome. Now that doesn't diminish the hope for reunion or union. It simply reminds you that your life is meaningful in the present too. You have to be in the present and deal with your triggers, your healing. You have to be present at this moment without waiting for your counterpart, without waiting for this journey to move faster in your own pace, trying to gain control. The time is now. Time waits for nobody. You have to remember that. Sometimes in this journey, growth doesn't always look dramatic. You'll come to know that you are growing in this journey if you have been a person who previously reacted impulsively. You react less. You forgive yourself. You forgive people around you without judging them. You become less afraid of being alone. You start enjoying your own company. You start loving your solitude. You start loving your solitude to that extent. I am telling you through my experience. I am scared, I will not say scared, but I am, you can call it insecurity. I love my solitude so much that it terrifies me that if someday I have to share a space with my counterpart, that freedom, that solitude might disappear. So you have to reach that level where you love your solitude, you love yourself to that extent, where giving space to any person, even your own counterpart, makes you question that if I come into union or if I get married to my counterpart, am I fine with sharing that space, that home with the other person? You'll start loving your own company. You'll experience it and the time you'll experience it, you are going to remember what I said. It's just beautiful being here. I cannot explain in words how I feel. This solitude is extremely peaceful. Now that doesn't mean I don't care about my counterpart. That doesn't mean I'm botherless about this journey. I have a responsibility. I have responsibility towards my counterpart, towards this journey, towards you all, towards my soul mission. But between all these things, I'm at peace. I'm at peace with myself. And trust me, I've really worked hard to be here. I have gone through fire to be here. I have seen hell to be here. So don't give up or don't lose hope in this journey. Don't be impatient. Don't get angry. It takes time. And the time depends on your hard work, on your inner work. It depends on you. If you have a better understanding of this journey, you are going to ascend faster. But if you keep on denying, acting stubborn, complaining about your counterpart, cursing them, it's going to delay it more. You are creating your own sufferings that way. So it's your choice whether you want to be in a place where I am right now, or you want to be stuck there for years. Because I have come across many twin flames that they always complain, saying that I have done my inner work for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, still I have not achieved my inner union. At least inner union is something that if you do your inner work properly, you can achieve it within a year. A year, 12 months, a year has 12 months. I think 12 months is also something that I'm saying it's more. If you do it really properly, it's going to take at least 8 to 9 months. That's what it's based on your choices. Nobody can force you. Until and unless you keep on cursing your parents, your family dynamic, your counterpart, your twin flame, you'll be stuck there no matter how much inner work you do. So you have to be mindful, you have to be smart. You have to have a better understanding of this journey before jumping into the fire. You have to test the waters. Whether I'm capable of jumping in this heat or not. But when you jump nicely. Jump like a professional. Many people, they give up hope. They get angry. They write me paragraphs in my WhatsApp, emails. There's so much anger in their messages. It's like they're going to kill if their counterpart comes near them. That is not how it works. Love is patient, love is kind. You have heard that, right? Love is patient, love is kind. Unconditional love means you are loving the other person without any means, without that person being able to give you anything in this 3D world. Now, I'm not promoting any kind of abuse out here, mental abuse or verbal abuse by your counterpart. I'm not promoting that, but I'm saying love is beautiful. Love is kind. And if you are not kind to yourself, that kind of anger and resentment shows a lot about you rather than your counterpart. Even if you fill my emails or text messages in WhatsApp with paragraphs, it says a lot about you and not about your counterpart. Now here I'm not supporting the counterpart. They also have wounds, they also have toxic traits. But since you are the one who leads the journey, who was awakened first, it's your divine responsibility to know how to deal with it. Like I always told you, the title divine is not ordinary. You should be capable of handling and receiving that title. That's why before anybody becomes divine, they are always distorted. So showing resentment, hating someone, you are delaying your own journey, and you will be in that frustrated loop for years. So don't increase your sufferings. Try to be smart. Try to act wisely. Try to understand the situations. Try to work hard on yourself, in your life, in your career, in your healing especially. Before you point fingers on your counterpart, just remember that the rest of the fingers are pointing towards you. So firstly you need to fix yourself before you blame others. So many people go through different kinds of tests before reunion. It is a way of the universe. Some people go, some people they don't. It is a way of the universe of showing that is this person really capable of, holding that communication or that meeting with their counterpart, because the energy is very intense. I know you want to meet your counterpart. I can understand that feeling. I have been there. But whenever I met my counterpart, I always wished that this reunion did not occur. Why? Because the energies felt extremely heavy. And in my case, after every reunion, whenever I met my counterpart, after the meeting, my counterpart always ran away from me, and I could never understand why. Actually, he was running away from his own patterns, from his own toxic traits. He was not running away from me. So reunion is not just meeting, holding hands, going for dinners. No, it's not that. Are you really capable? How much healing work you have done? How much inner work you have done? Till which level you have ascended? For that reason the universe tests you. That's why after months and years they send your counterpart again. Maybe you meet them physically, or maybe your communication starts. So the universe observes. I couldn't take my counterpart's energy during the initial days when reunion used to occur. It was very difficult for me. Like I told you, I used to regret that reunion. I used to think that I wish I didn't meet him right now. Because after meeting, the separation was intense. That is because I did not do my inner work, my healing work properly. I didn't fulfill the criteria which needs to be fulfilled before you meet your counterpart. So when I met him, my energies got imbalanced. It's a very intense energy. Two souls, two aligned souls, divinely guided souls, that too distorted. Just imagine the weight of the energy. I can feel it in my body right now when I'm discussing about it. That weight of that energy, of that distortion, pain, trauma. My God, it's too much. It's too much. It's extremely intense. For the outside world, we may look like a normal human being. We are normal human being, but our soul is not normal. You have to accept that. You have to understand that. Our souls are not normal. Our souls have been sent here for a reason, for a purpose, for a mission. So if you remain in your distorted energy, how will you move further? How will you handle reunion? How will you handle union? That's why you have to come out of your distortion. You have to heal yourself first and stop blaming others in your life. So I hope you liked this episode. If you really liked it, do like, share, subscribe and comment. For any kind of personal guidance, you can WhatsApp or email me. My contact details have been given in the description box and mentioned in the video. I'll be bringing some healings very soon. You can check it out, and if you are interested, you can WhatsApp or email me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you again in another episode.